Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Nelson Creek Farm. I'm Farmer Dave, and we're cussing and discussing Cub Cadet lawnmowers again. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, it's gone through another belt. Anyway, welcome back to Thursday, the 2nd of June, 2022, and we're going to show you what I found. Yeah, so hang on. Well, in case you've been wondering what I've been up to, I haven't been up to much of nothing. It has been cold, wet, windy, and rainy this last week. So yeah, I haven't got much done since I was over at my buddy's house pulling that loader off of that 544 International. So today, the weather was half decent, but check this out. Yeah. The horizon and the sky is getting dark. We're supposed to have more rain in our future. For those of you that have been following the channel, you'll know that I've been having issues with the mower deck belts on an inherited, I shall say, Cub Cadet lawnmower. Personally, I'd never buy one of the things. It's been nothing but a headache. So anyway, that said, I come up with a new old stock belt today for the thing. So let's see if it fits. Well, I started measuring right there at the first letter right there, and it comes out to 99 inches this time around. What that measuring tape tells me is that both the Cub Cadet dealer locally here was wrong, and so was the information from Cub Cadet themselves on their website. One had it at 98 inches, the other one had it at 100 inches. In length, half by 100, that's what this belt was. Yeah, lasted about a half hour. Yeah, it did. That's 36 bucks right there for a half hour worth of use. Every time I would shut it off, well, it was the second time I shut it off, the mower deck that is, this thing got wound up around the drive pulley and chewed big old gap right in the end of it. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but yeah, big old notch in there, cut dang near clean through it. It's into the belt. I don't think this is going to last, so I'm not going to use it. And I thought at the time that might have been too long, but then I do some digging in the previous owner's stuff that I have here at the farm for the lawnmowers and whatever, and come across this one, and it measures 99. Now, there's a little something else I discovered too while I'm doing all this. Now, the other thing I discovered is these belts aren't quite as stiff this way. This one I think is, but it's just too long. But these have the woven texture all over the outside of them for the plies, and they are a lot stiffer this way. It's a lot harder to push it down and make it flex. And I think that's part of the problem with the mower deck, is that the regular V-belts are designed to be going this way unless they're constantly under tension. Then you can, even a little bit of tension, then you can go horizontal with them. Well, what happens is every time I would turn off the mower deck, the pulleys would loosen up. Then this black belt would drop down and get wedged up between that wire bail that runs underneath the drive pulley on the motor and this. So, you get all wound up in there and it would get cut. So, yeah, we're going to go to the little stiffer belts. We're going to give this, install it. I'm going to install it, see what happens. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is drop that down. It pins on the driver's left-hand side. And we'll put this new belt on there. And we'll wind it around appropriately on this side. Then I'll go to the other side and stuff it in its spot. Then we'll fire it up and see if we can make it go. And I'll show you why this tonight is taking priority and precedence. Yeah, okay. That's it. Let me pull this thing back. I did not know till tonight that thing actually popped out of this side and was movable. I got the belt around, you probably can't see it, around the guard on that idler pulley there. And this one, we're shoving it over and dropping the belt on the drive pulley here. And get it to turn just enough to get it to drop down in there. Anyway, yeah, this thing was about ready to make me go buy a new lawnmower that hadn't been reworked by somebody that didn't know what they were doing, is basically what I was dealing with. Okay, there's that. Let me engage that and see if I can't turn that belt and make that thing drop down on there. Nope, come off. Okay. That's all right. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be up to tonight, is mowing lawns if this works. If I can get it on there. See, that was the problem we had with that first belt, is it was said it was 98 inches. So I bought a 98 inch belt and put on here. It was so darn tight, it would never shut off. There we go. Okay. We're all on the right side, all the little guards and everything. We're going to fire this puppy up and see what it does. Before I fire this up, though, did you hear about Kermit and the rest of the Muppets after the Muppet Show was canceled? Yeah, they all had to find work elsewhere. Kermit opened up a butcher shop, of all things. Well, then him and the missus started fighting, so Fozzie the bear stopped by one day to see how Kermit and Miss Piggy were getting on, and Kermit said just fine. It was about that time Fozzie noticed the pork chops that were half off. Yeah. Yeah, that's why it's real imperative that I get to mowing some lawns tonight. So that'll do it for now from Nelson Creek Farm, and I'm Farmer Dave. Y'all be careful out there, and don't forget right down there in that bottom right-hand corner to click on the subscribe button, if you would. It means a lot to me and everybody else that's involved in these videos. Plus, I have the next 5 days off. Count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, sorry, you're from your way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to absolutely be doing some tractor videos. So stay tuned if you like seeing old iron doing its thing. In the meantime, I'm back at it, and I'm going to continue to mow. So anyway, I'm Farmer Dave. We'll catch up with you later. Y'all be careful out there now. Bye-bye. Hey, speaking of frogs, what kind of shoes do frogs wear? Give up? Yeah. open-toed sandals. Yeah. Okay. Don't judge me by these, okay? Just enjoy. Yeah.